It's week 1 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Great game in store for y'all
on Thursday night prime time.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. For the first time this season, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward up in this broadcast booth, and the long wait is over, partner. A new season officially begins tonight.
Yeah, and these are the two teams who have the honor, really the privilege of ringing in the new regular season. And I know, with how long it's been since the Super Bowl ended, any two teams will be great to watch. But as usual, well, Park Avenue and the NFL has scheduled a heck of an opener for us. And it's about time we get week 1 underway.
Five glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And my partner, Brock Heward, is excited about this one, pumping his fists already. It's one of the rare southpaw quarterbacks who's bringing them out.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing it again here. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Gets this to Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. The running back gets it on the draw. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. He'll throw it. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It'll be 3 total on the play, 4th and 7 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Slot man motioned over. They give it to him again. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. They've got a man in motion. Back now, pressure on its way. Cut out left. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Lone back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
To the air, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that 1st drive ended in a punt. Jukes one defender, and his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 24. He finds Johnson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down. Back to the well again. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss.
So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. He's up, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Man in motion here. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now here's 3rd and 5. Dropping back to throw. Hauled in by Gray. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. It is Cup, left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of...
Well, a roar from the crowd as they saw the replay on the big screen, and they will indeed get a challenge. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
Takes off right out of the read option. And he's brought down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Pass play coming here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Here comes their offense out again. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
At the 17-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They're set up at the 35 now. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. 1st down, he takes the snap. Connects with Johnson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd down at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll bring him down after a small gain to the 48. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 48. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now looking to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Completed to his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll throw it again. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long. He'll look to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Still sticking with the passing game. Cut near the goal line. So before they try it on 3rd and inches, a timeout's called. He's dropping back to throw. Flush. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys take the lead just before halftime. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So we've reached the half in this year's NFL kickoff game to the season. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. 2nd and 3 now.
2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Gets this to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got room to roam here. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. He's going to throw this one. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out runs their offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. On 1st down, they'll run. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. He finds his running back, nice work, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They send a tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. The rush gets home, and they stick it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Their offense running back out now. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this one does not go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Here's a throw. He finds Johnson. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That's caught for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives them the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 34. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. Connects with Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To throw it on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And they'll have 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Option design here. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 23. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They're throwing it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On now comes their punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. This offense making its way back out now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. This offense ready to get going again now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Now a give running right. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Finds his man over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Back to throw. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Throw left side, complete. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Try and pick this up on the ground. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Lone man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking for a throw here. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Washington now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense getting all set for this series. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing off the play fake here. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give him a first down. Pass play now. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up. They'll throw it. Finds his man, Gray. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll give him a first down. Throwing it again here. Hits him on the in route. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys losing by 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 37. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. One of the tight ends motioning left. Now to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. To the line they go. It's second down. Looking to throw it. Hauled in by Gray. And this one doesn't go far. Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Ahead of fourth down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. Throwing now. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. As the 2024 season officially gets underway. Our first regular season game together now in the books, Brock. Great work, partner. The first of many, we hope, in our time with EA Sports. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.